to it. Virgo, what does Spirit want us to know about you? Virgo is such a cool sign. I really like Virgo. I call them the scientists. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, Virgo. Ready? Let's go. Virgo, the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Three of Cups. Is it? Oh my gosh. Okay. The Death card. And the Six of Wands. Okay. I love that card. What's that? So, Virgo. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Okay. This Virgo, you may have Scorpio in your chart, okay? You have water in your chart for sure. You have some a clairvoyance in you. You could just be a spiritual tarot reader or something like that. But you're coming in as dramatic. You're coming in as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could have Gemini in your chart. I get that you're a fixed energy here in your chart, all right? I get that you live a privileged life in a sense, okay? Everyone take that how it may apply. You live a privileged life. Dramatic because I feel like you could be someone who's spiritual. You, like in Harry Potter, you're the girl in Hufflepuff, the little blonde one. I don't even remember her name, and I'm a Harry Potter buff. But you're somebody who may have imaginary friends, or you just, you're very into your spirituality. You talk to your spirit guides and you hear back. Okay, you're very, very, very inclined. I know that the Nine of Swords talks about despair, anxiety, paranoia, not being able to sleep. Could talk about miscarriages. Could talk about, hauntings. You feel like that's a fox right there. That's a fox dressed. He's dressed there with a mask on his face. And then we have a horse that's like represents insomnia. It's a white horse with white eyes, almost possessed. So, and you are just kind of laying back, letting the blood rush to your head. So I do get a sense of dramatic. I do get a sense that you feel like there are people out there that you trust that wrong you. I feel like the people the closest to you are the ones who lie bold face to your face. I feel like it's keep your enemies close, keep your loved ones close and your enemies closer is something that you're keen on. But I don't get that, this Virgo has suffered from miscarriages right now or anything like that. If you have, that's fine. But I'm talking about someone specific where I feel like you're being watched. I feel like you're being wronged. But I feel like the thing that you're more focused on are the people you're talking to. Okay? We'll leave it there. The people you're talking to. We have the Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, with the privileged life, I feel like people dote on you. I feel like people hover. If no one's physically there, again, you have your own spirit guides or your own way to keep yourself occupied. Okay? You're very close to the spirits. I feel like you talk to yourself a lot, okay? But I think privileged as like you have a lot of suitors. There's a lot of people who like you. You're a guy. You have a lot of girls that like you. They may only know one face of you. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? With that fox that has a face mask. They may only know one side of you, but everybody that knows you thinks that you're just this... Oh my God, what an amazing creature. I know, right? Did you see the way that but did you see, like, they're going like, oh, he's the man. He's like, he's my man. They talk about you and they're so infatuated that all of them talk about you together. You know what I mean? That they don't even care. They just kind of go off of what one did. And then it's like, well, I did this. Like, oh my God, I know. Like, they just love you. And you're at home and you are fighting so many demons. It's almost unreal, but you take sense of pride in the people you talk to when you're alone or, of what you know about yourself. You take pride in this negative energy. you may have Scorpio in your chart. You understand the darkness a great deal. Okay? That's what I want to say. Then we have the death card, so Scorpio, okay, or you could just be dealing with a Scorpio, okay, you could be just feeling very by a Scorpio, and even the women around you or the men around you don't matter. It's the Scorpio that does. You're undergoing a transformation. So if you've met a Scorpio, just know that this part pertains to you, in which it's very much a part of your journey where you needed to go through this process with a Scorpio. The death process. I always like to look here at his leg. I mean, he's so holding on for dear life. You know what I'm saying? He's still so strong, but he's decaying, you know? He's definitely dying. He's definitely dying, but he's holding on for dear life, and everyone's holding on to him. It's a sense of transformation and death, the blood moon back there and everything. About how when you're dying, you're taking on all you're feeling your body wither. Okay, and part of the transformation process in the Scorpio and of the water energy is taking on everyone else's burdens, coming to light in a sense, okay? Being truthful, being honest about what you know, who you are. Nobody has to know. It's just your level up. This is also a level up, the transformation, coming back stronger, the rise from the phoenix. And there's also a love about you that you keep the darkness, or you keep people close to you, even if these are actually just people who have wronged you. The fox, you know, and the horse, it signifies strength still, that white horse. I feel like you, I don't know, you must have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with one, or the water energy. You love in despair. I don't know. We'll keep going. They got the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You're somebody who is quirky. You're intuitive and very clairvoyant, but you're someone who takes pride in what they know by themselves and what they know alone. Like these women, you may have a safe keep of all of them, like a lock of one of their hair, the other one like a jar, excuse me, I don't know. Just you keep something of all of these women just so that you can remind yourself of how special you are, and you are, but of how special other people see you. You have like people around you at night to constantly remind you of who you are, and you're just kind of like, but I haven't met the one, Saya. You know, like if you're talking to the magical mirror or something. Everybody has their journey, but I love the way that I think Virgo sees it here. Okay, the Six of Wands. All right, that, you know, it's you like praying to yourself behind the scenes. It's like there's still a part of you that doesn't need to let these people know how special you are. Tell them about your gifts. Tell them that you can forever live on. You know, you don't need the protection is one thing I wanted to say of others, but you don't need the acceptance of others. You like things the way that you like them, and as long as they're kept in place, in order, neat and clean, you love that. You keep that dear to you. You keep one of these people dear to you. You keep the pain, the love that you feel for multiple people, almost like a succubus in a way, okay? Someone who like drains the life out of people for their beauty, and they obtain the beauty, okay? But you're not doing that to people. There's a sense of that you do, okay? Your strength, though, it multiplies, okay? Something about that. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. I think you're coming out. You're coming out. Why is this Nine of Swords here for Virgo? You're stepping out of some fixed nature here. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. We got the Five of Cups. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're stepping out of this fixed nature. I think the Nine of Swords, it could have been a loss in your life recently, or a loss that's made you kind of quirky, a loss that you keep thinking about, and the reason why you're like constantly feeling like you need to fill a void. Okay, Virgo's trying to fill a void here. All right, with themselves, you know. There could have definitely been a Scorpio involved. a water sign involved, but you love it. And I think this Scorpio loves you for real. Even in the beginning, I'm a Scorpio. I wanted to say I like Virgo, and I never really say that for the Virgo one. So there's that you need to know. I think the Scorpio or this loved one really, really admires you. And if you didn't feel like this person or a Scorpio could learn from you, you're wrong. Okay, but there's a void you're trying to fill here, and I think this Scorpio is ready to release you from the pain and suffering so that you can finally see all the assets that you kept and put the pieces in the puzzle together. Okay, so that you're not constantly in this hell fire of always having to what if and wonder and wait and in vain and just hands up, let the blood rush to your head so you can feel something. Everybody's like, not yet, in due time, waiting on you. And I think this love is about to release you. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. Oh wow. Guess so we have the devil. The devil here with this Three of Cups. Virgo, you may have fell in love with one of these people. If it wasn't the Scorpio at hand, for an example, you fell in love with the Scorpio, and I think whoever the person is that you fell in love with, they gave you a great deal of strength. You're going to require strength to be released, because you've been captured by the devil. You've been captured by the darkness. You started to love it, and that's probably sometimes what it feels like being in love with a Scorpio, is having to go to the depths of the earth. And on the way you already lose people. So then to have to sacrifice a part of yourself, then sacrifice and then become an apprentice and still be learning the ropes, you have to go to the depths of the earth, and it looks like you did. And now that you're being released, now that you're about to be released, you're stuck. So now we have to figure this out. Okay, we have to figure this out, because you've done a lot of work. You've stole a lot of souls and a lot of affection of others, and now you don't know what to do with it. Justice. Okay, it could be dealing with a Libra as well. A Libra that may have Scorpio in their chart, water in their chart, fire in their chart. Okay. But the scales will be balanced. It's okay. Whatever you lost, you're going to regain, because whatever you had to do to win this love or to find your truth, find your soul purpose, you're going to be able to put the pieces together, like I said. Let's clarify this Death card for Virgo. Let's clarify this Death card for Virgo. Death card for Virgo. Too many. Death card for Virgo. I saw the Ten of Swords. Looks like Virgo doesn't want to let up. Virgo doesn't want to go. Let's clarify this Death card. Virgo's like, I'm strong enough. I can do it. Okay, we got the Two of Cups. You don't want to leave. You don't want to go. You want to make sure to know. You fell in love with this water sign. You fell in love with this fellow earth or fire sign. You fell in love with them. And you want to get married. You want to let them know that this process they enjoyed very much. Some people, once they see, it's like once you go black, you never go back of the abyss, I'm sorry to say that, but like, not really, you know what I mean? Like, they saw this darkness. Once they went dark, they didn't want to go back. They don't want to go back anywhere else. They want to be with you. Virgo, you want to be with them. Okay, you've done a lot of work, and now you're looking for your benefits. Okay, you're looking for what you reap you sow. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Wands for Virgo. We got the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius left you out in the cold. They left you in silence. Okay, Virgo, they left you in silence, period. They left you to go see how you're going to present yourself now. See what you learned and see what you're going to do in your life now that you've met this Scorpio, that you've met this water, earth, fire, air sign, okay? They left you in silence. They left you, okay? At the top of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. You were to be with this person. You were to suffer and go through all of this to learn something, with the Hermit as well. Some of you have need to heal family issues now. Okay, some of you need to rebuild from the bottom up. The Ten of Wands. Rebuild from the bottom up. Okay? If you wanted to know, did they love you? Yes. The same exact way as you loved them. Like a little child even. Like a love that you don't understand, so you don't try to define it. You just love. you guys were on the same page with this Page of Cups, okay? All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.